Hey, what's up, everybody? Ryan Newple with the USA Wager Show. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Hey, we officially have hit July 1st. This is a Thursday, July 1st. I'm super excited for the show. We have a small set of headlines, but for the third day in a row, we have a guest joining us to go through the headlines and bring some of his own news to the show. We have Dan Zimmerman of Verse Gaming with us. Dan, are you with me?
I am. How's it going, Ryan?
Doing really well today. Thanks for joining me. I'm super excited to have you on the show today. I think, just hearing your news and what you have going on with Verse is going to be amazing. So really appreciate you tuning in and being a part of this show.
100% happy to share and happy to be here.
Awesome. So let's dive right in. So first, give us the 1-2 minute version of what Verse Gaming is.
For sure. So really what we set out to build with Verse is the first social marketplace built for peer-to-peer betting. So what that means is, I'm sure a lot of people listening now have placed a friendly wager down with a friend, but how'd you deal with odds? How'd you deal with payments? Did you track your stats? All these things that get lost in the ether and you pay after the fact. No more. There's a digital solution for that now, and Verse Gaming aims to bring that, into the pockets of everyone who would like to have that casual peer-to-peer gaming online arena that we're building. So we're excited to bring this different style of betting to the industry, something that I think people are probably doing more often than they are placing normal bets at sports books. They just don't think of it as, the same thing even. So Verse sets out to really be the solution to that casual peer-to-peer betting. Bet your friends, bet your rivals, bet people, across the city. It doesn't matter. It just, there's no house that's going to take your money, and there's no house fee that's going to, end up with you losing more than you should. So
I mean, that's a big issue, right? That's a big thing. And those extra fees that kind of start adding up in the regular sports betting operator situation that we find ourselves in, right? And so the peer-to-peer concept really has to resonate with a lot of people that are looking to, one, maybe save a little money there, but two, just have that friendly rivalry with someone betting on the sports they love with each other, bragging rights, keeping track of who's winning and things of that nature. So I think Verse is on the right page, right on the right path with what's going on there.
Yeah, we're really built for disagreements. And, I've mentioned to you before, but a lot of the inspiration from this came from living in England in high school where the market was very mature and people were doing it. And then living in my fraternity house and dorms in college where people were, frequently betting each other over bookies or casinos. So that plus the 2016 election gave me a lot of reason to, hey, people have a lot of, opinions, and let's let them put some money behind them.
So you're on this show for a reason. We're a sports betting headlines show. Recently, I know this was several weeks ago now, but you had some news that came out from Verse Gaming. You want to share the news with what you guys had to announce?
100%. So we recently announced a partnership with Sportradar, the leading global provider of data, odds, and API services for the nerds on our team, really. So we're super excited to be partnered with them and be a part of their Accelerator startup innovation program that they've been running now for a couple years. So really happy to be working with them. The insight that they provide to the industry, the experience and what they've seen and what they know is really unmatched. And now that we're on the same team, it's so great to be able to learn from them.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, that's a great company to be aligned with and just to help move things forward with you guys. So congrats on that news. That's huge news. And I'm looking forward to seeing more news come from Verse Gaming as things progress. And, tell a little bit before we go here. I want to jump into the other headlines, but where can they find more about Verse Gaming? And also, just real quickly, where are you at from a development side? When are you guys officially launching and things of that nature?
Absolutely. So keep an eye out for our iOS app to be coming out later this year around the Thanksgiving time frame. And that will be, in a select U.S. markets, as well as a game of skill, more daily fantasy peer-to-peer aspect that will be available in a larger variety of markets around a similar time frame, early 2022. So where we are now is we're building this iOS application, and we have a beta available now. It's a closed beta, but anyone listening, feel free to use my code to sign up at www.versegaming.com. The code is VerseCEO. So pretty simple, but go ahead and check that out. We welcome your feedback, and we've been really having a great time with our users so far, learning what people love and what people like to use most.
Awesome, Dan. Well, I really appreciate it. It was congrats on the big news, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Verse has to do here in the coming months and into the future.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for having me, Ryan, and thanks everyone for tuning in. It's a pleasure.
Good. Well, hey, you're not off the hook. I'm keeping you on, and we're going to go through the rest of the headlines. So don't get comfortable yet, because now we dive into the real juicy stuff. We're going to head into what else we had overnight. You know, we come on here every day. We talk sports betting headlines. So I only got to work with what comes in overnight, and we jump into some things that, maybe important to you, may not be, but hey, here we go. So first things first, Louisiana sports betting stalled due to no LGCB chair. This is interesting news. So, obviously they can't move forward without a chair to the Louisiana Gaming Commission Board. I guess the previous one resigned June 9th, so less than a month ago. They're struggling to find one, and without that, they can't make the rules move forward for Louisiana to go live. Obviously, this starts to be a concern if it drags out, because Louisiana and most states want to be live by football season. That has to be a goal for everyone. And so the longer this gets pushed out, the more chance there is that everyone won't be ready by NFL. So we'll see where this leads. It's interesting. They say they're trying to get a chair for the commission or for the board here very quickly. So I would expect that happens soon, but we will see. Any thoughts on that, Dan?
It's only a matter of time. All these state governments are going to have to work out, the ways they want to address this. And I'm sure that Louisiana will sort this out soon, but definitely stressful to anyone down in New Orleans looking to get their hands on some Saints bets by the time the season starts.
Absolutely. All right. Secondly, Mohegan digital betting platform being launched in Connecticut. The Mohegan Sun Casino in Connecticut, looking to launch a mobile sports betting platform. Again, wanting to launch by football. The Foxwoods mobile skin, this was a little confusing to me. So the Foxwoods mobile skin will be operated by DraftKings, but have the Mohegan branding on it. And so, however that works, we'll see how that works. But yeah, interesting to see Mohegan Digital kind of jumping into that mobile space over there in Connecticut.
100%. I know just from my time at Syracuse, a lot of those guys are from Connecticut. They're looking forward to getting their hands on some products as well. So I'm sure this one will have plenty of signups once they go live.
Yeah, and we all know Mohegan, Foxwoods. I think anyone there in Connecticut knows those two brands have, that brand really has been the standard for casino gaming, so I'm sure now in the sports betting space, they're going to make some noise as well. So that'll be fun to keep an eye on and see where Mohegan goes with that. All right, more news. Podcasting studio from Blue Wire. A Blue Wire podcasting studio is opening at Wynn, Las Vegas. This has been in the works, I think, for a while, but I've seen some recent articles about the progression of this. Again, hoping to be open by football season. That seems to be the common phrase I see in everything. Wants to be open by NFL season. Wants to be launched by NFL season. Yeah, that's just what you say, right? It really goes to show how important football season is to our industry, right? I'm getting off topic here, but football season drives all of this news and everything. That's really the target date. Anyway, 1,700 square foot podcasting studio. Obviously you have something like that right there at the Wynn Vegas. You're going to be able to create hours and hours and hours and days and days and days of sports related content. So Blue Wire has been doing a great job, and it's exciting to see WynnBET and Wynn Las Vegas kind of get with them and see what happens there with that studio. So I'm excited to get over there and check it out once it's all complete.
Yeah, if I'm correct, I think they just brought in Chris Long to do one of the podcasts, which is, I'll definitely be interested in that. And I think that's the next wave of podcasts. Yeah. We've seen JJ Redick's podcast. We've seen a lot of athletes, LeBron's, Kevin Durant. So that's a great hire for them. And I think it's going to be an awesome studio. I'm with you on that. I can't wait to visit.
Yeah, Chris Long and I believe Chris Carter, the Chris Carter, the NFL ex superstar, is another name that I saw maybe coming on board for that as well. I'm not sure if he started yet, but starting to bring some of those influencers in, and we all know influencer marketing and things of that nature is the next thing. So, congrats to Blue Wire, congrats to WynnBET. That'll be fun. I'm excited to get to Vegas and check that out when that is done. All right, NASCAR partnership with BettorView. This is taking place, so it's there to deliver NASCAR content at venues. BettorView really is a multi-channel solution, really helping to display content, right, in a more creative way, drive engagement. the NASCAR is looking to drive more engagement in the betting space and make sure they kind of get a foothold there. So BettorView, NASCAR together. Don't know a lot about this news, but congrats to both parties on this partnership. Are you a NASCAR fan at all?
I'm not, but to me, horse racing and betting are so go together so well. It's only a matter of time before all racing takes off. So I think NASCAR's got the right idea here, bringing betting into the fold, and I definitely think it could bring in a new batch of customers to them. Someone who previously may not be tuning into the game, but put some money on it. Or the race, I should say.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that is all I have for you guys today. That's it. We're wrapping up. We're done. Dan, I really appreciate you joining me and covering the headlines and also bringing us your news. And congrats again on the partnership with Sportradar.
Well, thank you. And thanks for everyone for tuning in. It's great to be here and looking forward to the next time. So.
All right. That's all I got for you all today. We will be back tomorrow, Friday, July 2nd for the wrap up for the week. And then we will head into the weekend and see what brings in the U.S. Gaming space next week. So thank you all for being here. Dan, thank you for being here. Until next time, we'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.